Hello everyone, the Empire Ian here. I've got Gray once again. We're doing tier lists again. And this time
Let's
we've
go.
got the best structure decks of whatever. We're doing all Yu-Gi-Oh structure decks. We're ranking them all. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, you informed me that structure decks and starter decks are not the same thing.
Correct.
So I was ready to nostalgia and be like, yeah, I got the Yugi Kaiba Battle City decks. I felt so cool in the playground, and turns out that those don't count, and they're also not that great.
Yeah, the only ones of those that are really relevant are the originals, Yugi Kaiba, because they came out before most other cards did.
Yeah.
So, Yugi having the summon skull was a format warping mega threat, but by the time you reach, 2000, like later 2000s, stuff like Dragon's Roar and the Vampire's Genesis or Zombie Genesis, whatever the heck it's called, weren't that good anymore. And even like the structure deck was designed to be a little bit of a higher level thing than a starter deck. But it took them a while to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, because to preface this, I don't know if I assume that we were just gonna, because we can't do going off nostalgia, because if we're going off nostalgia, then yeah, I got the dinosaur deck because I loved dinosaurs as a kid. But like, was it good? Hell no. So like, you can't say it's an S tier, because if we go by relevancy, it's going to be, yeah, of course, Blue Eyes is going to be at the top because it's incredibly good.
And you can't go on like today the Dragon's Roar structure deck is of course bad, but like what was it like when it released, right?
Yes. So I do have when each structure deck released.
Perfect.
So obviously the first 5 are going to be the first 5 right there. They came out in 2005. So this is near the very beginning of the game.
It's funny, I was going to say 2004, but yeah, 2005 makes sense as well. And
honestly,
of course, Dragon's Roar features Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, one of the coolest cards ever printed.
I remember I got this structure deck because I was like, this thing's fucking cool. And then
dog shit.
My brain turned off when I started reading the Armed Dragon stuff. I remember that as a kid. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah, that deck does have the Armed Dragon stuff, which I did try to force. It was not very good.
Honestly, I think wasn't all these decks like based off like tributes?
Yeah, there's like a lot of tributing in here. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon requires you to tribute a Red Eyes Black Dragon to summon itself. And then it's just like, it's Red Eyes Black Dragon, but it gains light or attack points based on how many dragons you have in the graveyard. Oh boy.
Yeah, and I think this card was also going off the hype of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, because I'm not mistaken, in the first arc, Alexis's brother uses this card.
He does. I don't think in 2000. I don't remember when GX starts.
GX started. That's a very good question.
2004. Okay, yeah. So then it must have been
so yeah,
around that time.
Like, hey, the anime just came out. You just saw this card on the TV. It's going to be great. But the other 4 structure decks, I don't think are featured in the anime. But either way, this is like in 2005 time. This is still bad. This is like a D tier.
It was really bad. Like I loved it a lot as a kid. It was really bad.
I will give it props because I'm looking at the deck list too. Like Masked Dragon, Snatch Steel, and Twin-Headed Behemoth are pretty good. But if we're just going off of the, hey, you're buying this deck because you want that card, Darkness Dragon's like super, like, dog. No one cares about it.
What is this one again? Is this like Vampire's Genesis or Zombie whatever?
This is Zombie Madness.
Madness. Of course, Madness. So this is, also around the same time. So you've got Carmilla, the vampire lady from GX.
She didn't summon this though.
I think it's Camula actually.
You should know this. You're a vampire.
But she had a lot of zombie cards. And they're not very good.
Yeah, I'm just not reading what this card does. Cannot be special summoned except by removing one Vampire Lord on your side of the field from play.
Yeah.
Forgot that's how we worded shit back then. Discard one zombie type monster from your hand to the graveyard to select and special summon one zombie type monster from your graveyard with a level less than the discarded zombie type monster. You can use this effect once per turn.
Yeah.
This was a zombie structure deck, so like this really helped. But did every deck run Snatch Steal? This one also has it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about the structure deck, is the structure deck was designed to give you good staple cards as well as just trying to be a little bit stronger than a starter deck.
Yeah, I play Pot of Greed. I see Pot of Greed in here too. God. Infernal Flame Emperor. This was Blaze of Destruction.
Blaze of bad cards.
This card cannot be special summoned when this card is tribute summoned successful. Oh, so it's a tribute. Yeah, it's all tribute summons. This whole archetype, this whole year came out. It's all tributes, and they're all bad.
I will say, so the first two, these came in pairs. The Dragon's Roar
Yeah.
and the Zombie Madness came in a pair, and the Blaze of Destruction and the Rage of whatever. What is it?
Fury from the Deep.
Fury from the Deep. I was close. Were a pair.
Yeah, and both of these were bad.
They're not good. Neo Daedalus is a terrible card. The Infernal Flame Emperor is slightly better, but man, it's not good.
No, Chief, it is not slightly better.
Is it
you
not?
had it. No, because what you do is that if it's tribute summon successfully, so not just on
just tribute
summon. Yeah, so when you tribute summon it, which by the way, it was like a level 8 or 9.
Yeah, it's
so
like
that's
8 or
already
9.
taken up so much. If it's tribute summon successfully, you mill the top 5 cards of your deck, and out of the fire type monsters that are milled, destroy that mini back row.
Yeah.
For everyone who knows, the Ocean Dragon Lord for Fury of the Deep was the misprinted card.
Yay! And obviously it could only be summoned by tributing a Leviathan Dragon Daedalus. And it sends Umi to send all cards at both players' hand and on the field to the graveyard, except for this card. But good luck getting it on the field, asshole.
Yeah. Honestly, this would be, I'm going to discard this card, and then, because it's just summon. No, it's not even on summon. It's just, if it's on the field, we can activate the effect.
Yeah, it's an activatable effect. It's an ignition.
Yeah, so, I mean, thank God for that. There's not like, oh, if you tribute summon successfully, or if you banish a card from play, it's like, no, I discard. At this point, 2004 Monster Reborn's banned, is it not?
Well, it's got the effect that says it cannot be special summoned except by. So there's no way to summon it without. There's no way to summon it without having the bullshit.
Okay.
Without doing the bullshit.
And the last one from 2005 was Guilford the Legend.
I don't even remember what's in this deck. I think it's bad.
It's all equip cards and warriors. It is a warrior equip spell deck.
Well, then I can pretty well assume. Now
this card cannot be. Huh?
I feel like the sorcerer deck is slightly better, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, our title card is Dark Eradicator Warlock, which we're not playing.
Not a good card, yeah.
Magician of Faith. That's not bad. Breaker the Magical Warrior. That's a good one. And Royal Magical Library.
Staples. I will put that in C.
We have moved to 2006, so we're a year later. It's Yu-Gi-Oh is still the same. We're not going too fast. We're still like tribute summoning and bringing stuff in, but no,
but
like
I'm not playing Exod. Fuck off.
Exod was it their first or second attempt? Has Necroz already come out yet?
Exod is weird because like, what is Exod's relationship to Exodia? I don't understand Exod as a card concept. Like, why?
Wait, what the fuck? I'm looking. I've seen this card before, but like I never registered what it does. What are these cards?
Yeah, Exod is like rock flip monster support. It's like supposed to support the Sphinx cards.
Yeah, because like there's Hiara Co-Sphinx. Post edit, you can show what this looks like. It's so bad, and it's a level 6, 2400. Not a flip, just your opponent cannot select a face-down defenseless monster as an attack target. Then Cryo Sphinx, when a monster is returned from the field to the owner's hand, the owner of the return monster selects and sends one card in their hand to the graveyard.
Yep.
Another level 6, and then Guardian Sphinx, which was you can choose this card to face down defense position. If this card is flipped, summon, return all monsters your opponent controls to the hand. This is so jank. What the fuck?
It's terrible. This one is so bad that DZ've actually made a video about how bad this structure deck is.
Nah, I can see
Crazy.
why.
So is the other structure deck.
Yeah, Simorg.
The
Yeah, this was
Simorg. But this is before all
duality.
the good Simorgs.
Yeah.
And when
Okay,
I
this
say
had.
good Simorg, that's like relative.
I will say they had Harpy Lady 1, 2, 3, but that's really it. Because you are not using the rest of these cards.
Yeah.
And dinosaurs. This was for Conductor Tyranno. This was dinosaur DNA.
Yeah, this is unfortunately not the good dinosaur structure deck, but it is a dinosaur structure deck.
But it's also wait, is this the correct one? Oh, this is where Baby first popped up.
Baby's pretty cool.
Yeah, Baby Ceratosaurus and Jurassic World, and like those two alone.
Well, Jurassic World is different from Lost World. Jurassic World is not a very good
Never mind.
card.
Yep, you're good. You're right. You're right. Why the wait, Chief?
They just
for
keep
some
printing
reason,
field spells for dinosaurs.
Five-headed dragon is in this deck.
Why not? Why not?
But we can't summon this. This isn't a target.
Are there like not 5 dragons in the deck?
No, it's all dinosaurs.
Maybe
How
you're
are we
supposed to turn the
summoning
dinosaurs into dragons. Does it have Waking Dragon in it?
Seb Express, Blessing, Ryokyu, Mesmeric Control, Megamorph, Heavy Storm. I don't think there's a way to make this into...
I don't know if Waking Dragon was printed yet.
There's no way we can make this card.
That's awesome.
Why did we get this?
I think we can put it in C for the Baby Ceratosaurus alone, though.
Baby Ceratosaurus really up to the dinosaur game.
Card.
Yeah. I mean, Ovi and Misk doesn't come out for a while longer, but it's still pretty good.
Baby defines dinosaur to this day. It's like to the detriment of dinosaur, because I have to play this terrible engine piece that is just like it's not once per turn and it summons a dinosaur, but like now your deck is full of these awful cards that you don't do anything on their own.
Yeah. This is the Ancient Gear deck, Machine Revolt, and it's not bad.
Yeah. Because it's like Gear Town and the does it have one of the Gagilotron dragons?
Yes. Its title card is Ancient Gear Gagilotron Dragon, and it also has Chimera.
So this is actually interesting because obviously Gear Town can't summon the actual Ancient Gear guy because he cannot be special summoned unless you have one of those cards that ignores his summoning conditions, and Gear Town doesn't do that.
I mean, and then you also come with a gadget.
Yeah, but what you do with Gear Town is you summon the Gagilotron dragon. So there was a long time where there was like several decks that were not actually playing Ancient Gears, but were rather just getting Gear Town on the field and popping it to get Gagilotron out.
Yeah.
I actually kind of want to put this in B because of that. I think this is actually, because of Gear Town and Gagilotron, this one actually saw some real play.
Actually, you might
at the time of release.
You might have to move it down.
Oh.
Gear Town is not in this deck.
Gear Town not being in the deck is really weird because I'm pretty sure like Gear Town would have been an early release, right? It wouldn't.
It's not here.
Did they just want you to pull it?
Yeah, so we got I'm not gonna say H gear a million times, but workshop, tank, explosive, fist, factory, drill, castle.
What
Then
year
we got
is this deck?
this deck came out in this was Machine Revolt. Yes, so Machine Revolt came out in 2007.
What the fuck? Gear Town came out in the Duelist Genesis in
Hold up,
2008,
Gear Town, really?
which is, I
Yeah,
believe, the first synchro set. No,
came out in
maybe not the
2008.
first one. No, it is the first synchro set. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
Gear
they
Town
were a
didn't come out
year
until
too early.
synchros.
That's such a wait. Why did it come out? Wait, why did it come out then? This is like a
Just
year
legacy
late.
support, I guess. Weird.
I guess, but yeah,
So
without
I'll
Gear
just move it
Town,
down because like it gives us an important piece of the puzzle, but Gear Town is the thing that makes the deck work.
yeah, that is the one downside. Because I'm looking at the rest of this, like you even have Heavy Storm to pop your own stuff, and like we have options, but without Gear Town, we just can't do much without it.
Yeah, we've now officially gotten to the era where I was not playing in, so these ones are a little less clear to me.
Okay,
Like
this is
if you haven't noticed already.
Rise of the Dragon Lord. The title card is Felgrand Dragon.
Yeah, Felgrand.
I've never heard this card. Monster cannot be supposed to summon except from the graveyard, and only if it was sent there from the field. And this card is supposed to wait, and only if it was sent there from the field.
Yeah, the good Felgrand is the Ixies monster they made later.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah.
Holy, this is bad. Yeah, this is like
Is
D
there
tier.
anything redeemable in the deck, or are we putting it in D?
We got Kaiser Seahorse, Morphing Jar, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Mass Dragon. Mass Dragon's always really good, but it's still like a D. It's still like a
Yeah,
really
I think we're
hard
in
D. This is the Monarch deck.
Caius.
Holy, the Monarch deck.
Caius. Caius.
Like at this point,
Like Caius is Caius is
Monarchs.
so peak.
Monarchs was crazy at this time. So this is definitely well, it's only got Caius though.
It's got Caius is important. It's on its own. Caius is like format warping. It's an incredible card. It like is played in decks for years to come. And you know, Monarch is like off and on playable a lot throughout this time. And Caius is part of that, you know. Caius is part of that reason. The other one is, you know, Treebond Frog is still around.
Yeah, but at this point, this is the start of banishing cards a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Because this deck plays like pretty much all the DD cards as well as Macrocosmos.
Yeah.
So as well as the other
Those are Floodgate staples to have as well. No, I'm
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, this is S. Like holy, like
just
this.
Caius alone, and it puts this in S because it's just like that powerful of a card for its time.
Yeah, this turns off so many decks in that time. Like everyone's gonna be playing.
Caius was a generic staple. It was in like everything.
Yeah.
Blackwing was playing Caius, right? Like to get Blackwing to play another monster that's not a Blackwing is like an accomplishment.
So now we go
we're in
back
the 5Ds era.
Yeah, this is Red Eyes Zombie Dragon, and
sure is.
Honestly, there is nothing
redeemable here. I wish
unless you want to play Cold Wave
stuff was good. The new synchros are like good, but not good enough. And the old guy is terrible, just awful.
All right, so now we are in 2009.
I can't even see what the picture here is.
This is Spellcaster's Command. I'm pulling up this stuff. Hello, that's not what I wanted.
You and the Spellcasters are commanding.
Okay, there we go. Spellcaster's Command. This is Endymion, the Master Magician, before he became a Pendulum.
Oh.
This is his first iteration. So we are working with counters at this point.
Yeah.
But we are in the Synchro era, so this really doesn't do much.
Yeah, I mean, the spell counters never really did much. The only counter card that ever did anything was Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Yeah, and you know what? Breaker the Magical Warrior is indeed here.
Yeah, and like that's fine. But at this point, like, I think Breaker still saw maybe a little bit of play, but not much by this time.
We do have
deck was just bad.
the field spell, which is
Okay.
good, but that's
I'd be
literally
willing to bump
it.
it up to C because it lays the groundwork for a later wave of support.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Oh, we also go with field barrier.
Like we're gonna take into account the totality of these structure decks.
I'm gonna go ahead. Just do not this next one. You're gonna put it in D.
Okay.
Warrior Strike. The card is Phoenix Gearfried. This is a Gemini deck.
Yeah, so it's not Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, which is actually like an okay card.
Yeah,
this is
no.
the before version and is miserably bad, like just awful.
Yeah, because like your gimmick here is summoning Gemini cards, which
awful.
No one knows what Gemini cards do. Okay, don't lie to me. So now we're in 2010. Machinas are still relevant.
Yeah,
and Fortress is really good.
Yeah, Fortress is really good. And did this one have does this have frame in it, or does frame come later?
It does have gear frame.
Frame is really nice. I'm willing to put this in A.
In 2010, we are about to leave synchros. But yeah,
Machina Fortress is just a house. It's not as generally applicable as Caius is, but like Frame Search Fortress was really big.
Yeah, that's really all you're really doing. You got Metalmorph and Rare Metalmorph and a couple other cards. But
yeah, the first wave of Machina was not much to talk about, except for exactly Frame and Fortress.
Yeah, at the time, I would put it at like A, just because we're at the tail end of Synchro. The Merrick structure deck, we were talking about this off stream. Because I was confused. I was like,
it's the only
this is not a starter
deck that's like based on a person, like from the anime, instead of like a card. Except for the later Yugi Kaiba, those reloadeds. I don't remember which ones are structure decks and which ones aren't. But yeah, Merrick here. This one gave us, if I'm remembering correctly, it gave us reprints for a lot of Gravekeeper stuff, but also some new stuff for Gravekeepers that brought them into relevancy, as well as a reprint for a recently released wave of Gravekeeper support, which is nice.
Yes.
I don't remember how like powerful they were. They were like, I seem to remember them not actually being as like they were around, but I don't remember them being like crazy good. I want to put them in B.
I would put it in B just because any card that gives you a floodgate, because we have Necro Valley here, and as far as I'm recall, Necro Valley only got limited. I don't think it ever got banned.
And like this is like, I think this is one of the peaks of Gravekeeper playability. I would even be willing to bump it up to an A maybe, but like this is one of the peaks of Gravekeeper playability. Like of there's like two peaks, and the first peak is just like you're doing spy and you're setting guard. Right.
Yeah.
Or you're well, the thing is, spy. Right.
The thing is, this deck also comes with Commandant, so you get a free Necro Valley. So if you go first, you get Necro Valley. You go second, you have Lava Golem.
Well, and at this point, I'm pretty sure they had the like really good one that searched like generically.
It's not in the structure, but at this point, it might be out and about in a pack.
Yeah, because there was a wave of Gravekeeper support around the same time that was in a regular set. But I don't remember the order of operations there. Which one came first? The structure deck?
Yeah. This deck isn't just meant to like piss you off though, because it's like life points and mill.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in 2011.
Yippee! We passed the decade mark.
Okay, I gotta squint. Okay, so we are looking at Lost Sanctuary. This is nope, that's the wrong one. I lied.
Agents?
We are looking at Dragunity.
Dragunity.
Yeah.
Right, Dragunity. Yeah.
So we're still in synchros. Right? Is this synchro? It's still
Yeah,
synchros.
Dragunities do a little bit of synchroing.
Mm, honestly, Dragunities are really annoying.
Mm-hmm. They don't
Especially in this time because they had a lot of recursion.
Like the Dragunities are going to do a lot more once we actually get the Dragon Rulers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, what does this structure deck have?
Arma Levitin, Arma Mistletoe, Ackless, Dux, Legionnaire, Tribus, Darkspear, Militum, Primus Pelis, Brandystock, and Javelin.
Sure.
The rest of it's
Ducks, I think,
very
is
okay.
important, but like C, I guess.
Yeah, this would be C. Like it's got Dragon Ravine.
Dragon Ravine's good.
The rest of it's like, eh.
Yeah.
They really did fill out the rest of this deck with, are you a wind monster? Cool, you get an automatic spot. Icarus Attack is pretty funny, but yeah, the rest of this in terms of monsters is you just, because like what's funny is that they have Mist Valley Falcon in here, which is a good card. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think there's any way to like proc its effect effectively. Yeah, there isn't. That's so weird. Why would we do this? Anyway.
They love to just give you cards.
I know. The last one is, the next one is Agents. This is
Agents.
Lost Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
The title card is Master Hyperion.
So this one, surprisingly, like, we make fun of Agents a lot, I feel like. I think this one's an A. Agents were actually really good on release.
Yes.
Well, on the release of Earth, I think they need Earth specifically to become playable. Does this one have Earth?
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah. Then that's Master Hyperion and Earth make Agents like a viable strategy.
Wait. There's no way okay, I was about to lose my freaking mind because I saw that we had Venus. And I'm like, we better have Mystical Shine Ball. And we do. I was about to be so upset that we did not have Shine Ball spam.
Yeah,
honestly,
you would get out 2 Shine Balls and then overlay them for Gachi Gachi.
Honestly, this deck fucks. Because like it's really crazy. Because like with the exception of Victoria and Athena, I think this deck really does deserve like A rank in the time that it came out.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah. Oh god, Solemn Judgment as well. This must have been when it got unbanned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're still in 2011. This is Underworld, the first version.
Yeah.
Because
so
we will do Underworld later on.
Yeah. Dark World.
God. The first run of Underworld or of Dark World wasn't that great, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the first run of Dark World was back in GX, and it was not that great. This is the structure deck that I don't what's in this structure deck? Like that's gonna be the thing for me.
Okay, we got Grapha, Snow, Ceruli, Zure, Renge, Scar, Kaki, Grin, Brow, Beige, Bronze, Silva, Gold, Rainbow, and Belial Marquis of Darkness. And then, are you a dark card? Then you get the thrown in. We do have Gates of Dark World is pretty good, but that's the only. Oh, Dark World Dealings. That's not bad. But other than that,
like, a lot of the stuff we already had in GX era is the thing.
But we do have Deck Devastation and Eradicator Epidemic.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So we do get to clear out the rows.
This is like a real, like, I have no clue where to put this. Like, I don't remember this one having any sort of impact, but I could be completely wrong on that because
I think people were also, if I remember correctly, people didn't like this deck back then because it was very confusing. Because how Dark World works already is confusing enough, but this is, again, you're talking to 10-year-olds trying to correctly play out Ceruli. Oh, it's technically your card, but it's my card, so now you discard, and because you did an effect, I get to do a thing. And I think that just like confused people a lot. So I think that's why no one talks about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
I,
don't.
I can go with B though.
I'm putting it in B because I don't know anything about it. Honestly, this one is just a complete blank for me.
Okay, we are in Dragons Collide.
Yeah, so this is this is the two dragons. This one's crazy. Light and darkness dragons. They're crazy. They're insane. They're nuts. This structure deck literally created a meta deck on its own.
Oh, Dark Flare Dragon and Light Pulse there. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, the Dark Flare and the Light Pulse are crazy. They're crazy for the time period.
Yeah. No, I remember reading about this. Yeah, no, this was pretty crazy at the time when it came out. So yeah, that put this in S tier.
Yeah.
Six Samurai. You're more the Six Samurai than I am.
I've never touched this deck.
What are you talking about? You always tell me about this deck.
I told you that it's bad. But that's nowadays. It used to. I think this is before, because I think the Infinite Six Samurai combo requires the Link monster. I could be wrong on that. So this is before that.
I will say we did get Gateway of the Six and Six Samurai United. So that's pretty. Oh, we also have the field. We also have the field spell Temple of the Six.
I don't remember how many of those were already out. I wish the list you're looking at would tell us which ones were new cards.
I know. It would be fantastic. But we have like the original Six Samurai, and then we have legendary Six Samurai, Kizan, Inishi, and Kageki.
It seems like a decent, at least at the very least for this one, it seems like a decent value for what you're getting.
Yeah.
It gives you important cards for the deck.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, Realm of the Sea Emperor. This was when Atlanteans came out.
Yeah, this is Poseidra stuff. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Poseidra.
It's like, I would say A or B.
Yeah, I would say that as well. Again, it suffers from, were you Sea Serpent support, or are you a Sea Serpent? You get immediate, like, you get to come in. Now, at this point, we should be in synchros. Yes, we are in synchros because we've been in
synchros for a while. I think we're in Ixies.
Oh, sorry. It's just, again, the site does not. This is the thing that, like, I'm noticing is that, like, we don't get extra deck mon.
Yeah,
like
maybe it's just
they stopped
showing the extra deck monsters. I don't know.
Maybe the set contains 39 cards. Nope, that's 39 exactly right there. We just did not have it.
Yeah, a lot of the structure decks only will have relevant extra deck cards. So if there's no relevant extra deck cards, they won't put them in. Like not to skip ahead, but like the Blue Eyes structure deck is only going to have Blue Eyes synchro monsters. They're not going to have random extra synchro monsters that would be synergistic. They just have Blue Eyes cards.
So first we need to talk about the first Fire King structure deck. Again, we'll come back to the better one later. At the time it came out, I would put like B or A.
Yeah, I think B. People experimented with this a lot with Cosmo, because Cosmo has like ships that can be blown up to get you monsters, and Fire King needs to blow up stuff to get its monsters out. So it's synergistic in that way, but it was not consistent.
Yeah, the thing that kind of sucks about this is that I do appreciate that you can flip-flop between the Fire King engine here, as well as the Flame Veil / Volcanics that are also in this deck.
Gross. I didn't know those were in here.
Well, okay, but we get Flame Veils with the Volcanics and Rekindling. So, like,
Rekindling's a good card, but the other
Volcanics
and Flame Veils are blah.
Yeah, we got Blaze Accelerator, Flame Veil counter. Like, we got stuff to make it work. But I would still put it like at B at this point because, again, we're experimenting. I don't think Cosmo is out. Is it Cosmo out yet?
Cosmo should be right around the
Cosmo,
same time, I think.
2016. So we're 3 years away.
3 years away, really?
Yeah.
I thought Fire King and Cosmo were coming out around the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, it came out January 15th, 2016, and Onslaught of the Fire Kings came out in 2013. So yeah,
Wow.
we're a little bit off. I remember seeing this Blue Eyes deck, and I remember when the new Blue Eyes deck came out, people were freaking out. They said, "Do not buy your kid the other one because card shops are going to try to get this old one off their shelves."
Well, it's
And
because they reprinted it recently. They had reprinted
yeah, that
it
was the
like
thing
a
too.
year before the new one came out. Well, I mean, they've been reprinting this. So this one is like an. If we were going based on sales, it would be an S tier. Like this is
Oh
the
yeah, God,
all-time
they
seller
sold it
of all
crazy.
time. They reprint this thing like in like an insane amount because it always sells. It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and you know what? It's actually decent. I don't know A or B, but it's got good cards in there. It didn't really come
Yeah.
together until I believe 2016 when they printed Spirit Dragon.
Yes.
This includes the Azure eyes instead.
But we do get 1-for-1, which is pretty good.
And you get the maiden, and
Yes.
is Sage in here?
Sage is not in here.
That makes me want to put it in B. I think Sage comes when Spirit Dragon comes, maybe.
Yeah,
and really ties the deck together, and then it like takes over Worlds format that year. But until then, this deck doesn't really do anything on its own.
Yeah, honestly, we're banking on your normal summons being Luster Dragon and Alexandrite Dragon, which are a 1900 and a 2000
Maiden.
beater, which is crazy. But then also like Stamping Destruction, Burst Stream of Destruction, so like stuff that plays with your normal summon and your normal monsters.
Yeah.
And then also Kaiser Seahorse is always good.
But like, everyone else around you is, playing agents or.
Yeah, at this point, it's just like, damn, I might as well play something else. Okay, so now we're at Cyber Dragon Revolution. This
Cyber
is
Dragon,
crazy.
That's not. Is that Cyber Dragon Infinity there on the cover, or is that Nova?
That is Nova. We do not have Infinity yet.
What else is in here? Because I'm kind of leaning between A and B.
I would say A and B. We got Core, Dre, the regular Cyber Dragon. Core's in here.
Okay.
Zwei. I don't think we're playing
Zwei.
Proto Cyber, are we? Zwei?
Zwei. Yeah, it's German. It means
Oh, okay. I'm
two.
sorry.
Eins, zwei, drei.
Honestly, I mean, Solar Windjammer's not bad.
Introducing Ixies to the Cyber Dragon lineup, I think, is really cool. It's Nova's actually a pretty good card on its own, even without CDI, honestly. But I had to drop it one back down, I think. Wait, hold up. What fusions are in here?
Only Cyber Twin Dragon.
Okay, yeah. No, we're gonna put it in B.
Yeah, because it only has Cyber Twin Dragon. If it had the rest, because like we have Power Bond and Limit Removal and Super Poly, which is crazy.
I think it's doing a lot to set up later waves of support. Like if this had like Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, I would have put this in A because that card is crazy on its own. Just like destroyed Duel Links for a while. But I think with only Twin and then the Xyz stuff, it's really just without CDI, it's really just a B, I think.
This is obviously Lightsworn,
Yeah.
Realm of Light. At this point, Lightsworn's really good. I'm thinking it's like going to be. You're really putting it in C? I was thinking like B or A.
It's 2014, right?
We are in 2014. God, what's relevant in 2014? My brain's not working.
Like I don't remember Lightsworn being all that good, and I don't think this deck helps it at this point, but I could be wrong.
Am I really gonna have to shout out to MBT here? But I'm probably gonna have to be like, where is the relevancy? Because he's like the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2014 was dominated by Tidal Mermails, Fire Fist, Geargia, Hand Artifact, Trap Tricks, Shadal's, Tellar Knight, and Burning Abyss and Cleafort.
Okay. yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with a C rating.
Yeah.
Because it didn't even set up any later stuff. I don't think anything that came out of this deck, because this introduced synchros to Lightsworn, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
And the only thing that comes out of this deck that's used in the later wave of support, which only came out just recently, is Fellas, because it's a tuner. And even
Yeah.
then, I don't know how many people play Fellas that much. Like, I think you maybe play one of it. Maybe? I don't even remember.
Maybe. The next one's Geargia. Geargia was one of the top decks in 2014.
Yeah, I think that's a decent, even if it's not introducing new cards, just having like meta relevant staples being available in a structure deck is pretty good.
Oh, actually,
Hmm?
you might want to put this in S, actually.
Oh?
Because we get Gagillatron back with Gear Town.
Well,
they realize they fucked up.
It's a little after that time, but I mean, considering Gear, honestly, just the fact that you could get a meta-relevant deck, I think that's enough to put it in S tier.
Yeah, because again, this is meta-relevant, and
like the Gear Town stuff is funny, but like the Gear, just getting your Gear staples is pretty good.
Okay, 2015. Ooh, okay. So the last one's gonna be a bitch, but this is the Hero Strike structure deck.
Yeah, what you're gonna need to tell me is Darklaw in here?
Darklaw? I'm sorry to say.
No Masked Hero Darklaw?
No Masked Hero Darklaw.
Okay.
What we are working with is Shadow Mist, Ocean, Woodsman, Voltic, Heat, Avian, Neos Alias, Blade Edge, Necroshade, Wildheart, Bubbleman. Those are all of the elemental heroes. We are also working with... We got Mass Change 2, so we are starting to set up stuff. And Mass Change 1.
We have the Mass Changes, we just don't have the best Mass Change target.
Yeah, we do have a Hero Lives. Holy, we got a Hero Lives this early?
Yeah.
But yeah, the only mass heroes we got is Koga, Divine Wind, and Elemental Hero Great Tornado.
It has Mass Change, it has a Hero Lives, it has Shadow Mist. I think that's a B.
Yeah, if you really like heroes, especially around this time, because this is now almost 10 years after GX has ended.
And
so,
and
if you really like your heroes,
it's also 10 years removed from us.
Mm-hmm.
And Shadow Mist is still played. Hero Lives still played. It gave you some good. This deck gave you some good staples that lasted a long time.
Yeah, like this is kind of nutty that it lasted. That we got it so early, and it's still relevant 10 years later.
And like I think that puts it in the same level as like the Blue Eyes one.
Yeah.
Or the Cyber Dragon one.
Okay, Synchron Extreme. For some reason the title card is Jet Synchron. I don't know what's on the front. I can't see your screen too well.
Looks like Junk Warrior.
Do we even run Junk Warrior? Yep, we have Junk Warrior in this deck. This is Junk Slop, just so you know.
Junk Slop.
Yeah, we got.
Is this the first? Is Junk Speeder in here? Is this the first? No, there's no way that is. Junk Speeder must have come later, right?
Junk Speeder release. Junk Speeder came out in 2018.
Okay. I want to say C or even D.
This is D. This is way too early for. Miserable. Yeah, because like I said, this is Junk Slop. Like we got Jet Synchron, which is really good. And Junk Synchron.
Is this an odd
Quick Draw? Yes, we are now in Pendulums.
I feel like this doesn't. I don't remember anything from this being relevant, but I could be wrong.
If I recall correctly, this is the one that had
Does it have Skullcrobat Joker or some shit?
I'm looking at. So it's weird because they're using a different picture, but I specifically remember the one that had a Time Gazer Magician. That was the card that you could see through. Like, you know how like they would have a see-through film to where you could see what's the title card?
Yeah.
They tried promoting it with Time Gazer Magician, but people didn't like the way Pendulums looked because it scared people. So they changed it to be the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon instead on the front. What were you asking? What did it have?
Like Skullcrobat Joker. Does it have Scully?
Yes, it does have Skullcrobat.
That's like fine.
I mean, we got Oath Dragon, Wisdom Eye.
It's got Time Gazer, which is vaguely useful. It's got Skullcrobat, which is useful.
At this point, it's
does it have
really
Blizzard Draw?
Draw. I'm not seeing it. No. Yeah, this deck.
Guitardle?
No.
I want to put it in C.
Wait. We got Odd Eyes Meteor Burst and Odd Eyes Absolute.
Yeah, I want to put it in C.
That's fair. We're not really making Absolute or Meteor Burst the correct way at this point in time.
Yeah, and like I don't think that became like a thing later on.
Yeah. And again, this was like the first Pendulum Structure deck, so people were scared. This is
the second Monarch deck. This is an S tier. It created
this is Emperor Dragons. This is like again, the Monarchs are so stupid.
This fucking structure deck dominated the format. There's two different Monarch decks. There was like a extra deck list Monarch deck and then an extra deck Monarch deck, and both of them were just insanely powerful and that just completely warped the entire format around them.
Yeah, I mean, there's Pantheism, Domain, March.
Crazy.
Like we have all the floodgates. We have all of the
draw
like. This is
spells
crazy.
that just created an infinite draw loop. Just
100% S tier.
Crazy
next
deck.
is Rise of the True Dragons. This is the retrained Felgrand. So we got better. This is like the whole Felgrand.
What is this?
This is the Felgrand archetype because we get Guardian of Felgrand, Paladin of Felgrand, and Dragon Knight of Creation.
Yeah.
Oh, and Orc Brave Dragon.
The Ixies, which is pretty good.
The Xyz is not in the structure.
Well, fuck me. Bad deck then. I can't think of anything in the Felgrand archetype that's worth anything except for the Ixies.
Yeah, like it's really odd because they also put no, they put Lightsworns in here.
Weird. Bad.
Yeah, this is so like everything else kind of makes sense, but then I see the Odd Eyes and I'm like, but why?
Speaking of weird and bad, Yugi Kaiba.
Okay, these were the new ones. I didn't know if these counted.
Being anything relevant in these decks. You could correct me if you wanted to.
Okay, so let's start with Yugi. Yugi. Oh, this is where we introduced Berserkion. Chief,
yeah, man.
holy
awesome.
shit.
Yeah, dog.
This is 100%. Hey, I understand. It's 2016. It's been 20 years. So we got, like I said, we got Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and the Vanilla's Alpha, Beta, Gamma.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
As well as Valkyrian. We get Curryborn, which I think is the first iteration of Curryborn. Obviously, we have to put in the Skilled Dark Magician, Skilled White Magician, Jax, Queen's King Knight, Dark Magician cards. Yeah, this is so bad. This is so. Oh, hold up. But we do get Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Way too fucking early.
Oh.
Way too early. Oh, and Arcana Knight Joker and Dark Paladin.
Oh man.
Don't you want Empyrean Magnum, the superconductive battle bot?
Wow, just awful. Z.
Okay, hold up. We gotta give Kaiba. I've never heard of this card. Okay, I obviously has ABC XYZ. I'd never heard of the card Heavy Mech Support Armor.
Does he have the ABCs? I forget. Is this one
he
the
does.
ABC? Is this the ABC deck? Oh, S.
Yeah, he has Dragon Buster. This is fucking crazy.
I thought that ABC had their own deck. I forgot that his thing had the ABCs. Fuck them.
Yeah,
fuck me then.
At this point, it's 2016. and just having the freebie of ABC Dragon Buster is wild.
Now, I was literally like, and then later we'll get the ABCs. That'll be where Kaiba gets to shine. No, it's in the actual Kaiba deck. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, he gets a Assault Core, Buster Drake, and Crush Wyvern. So this is where...
Those cards are awesome.
Ooh, wait, do we also have Union Hangers? Union Hanger a lot later. We get Union Hanger. Holy shit. Yeah, no, this is busted.
This deck is crazy. The deck where ABC is released is just an insane deck. It's really nice.
I mean, yeah, the rest of these cards are kind of shit, but like...
Oh, yeah. That's not what you're worried about. You're worried about the ABCs. Yeah. ABC is such an unfortunate, like, deck because it comes out very close to the end. Like, or rather, like, it gets to have some time here, and then it gets limited. Like, the ABC Dragon gets limited, and then we get the... we get the Master Rule 5 or 4, or rather Master Rule 4 that like changes how you're able to do ABC stuff, and which really restricted the deck because the way Master Rule 4 worked, you're only able to really make the ABC unless you're making Link monsters. And there weren't really many good Link monsters yet at the beginning. And then like we get Master Rule 5 and ABC gets unlimited, but at that point the format had just moved on.
Well, at this point, Links aren't out yet. Link comes out the year after in 2017. But spoiler alert, there's a Link.
It gets a little bit of time before it gets limited. To actually do some stuff, but like, yeah, I feel like ABC could have been a lot more impactful if it hadn't been limited and if it hadn't been for Master Rule 4. Yeah.
Okay. The next one is Pendulum Domination. This is the DD structure deck.
I don't know anything about this one.
So I'm not going to say DDD a million times. Chaos King Apocalypse, Savant Newton, Savant Copernicus. Copernicus is the only good one. Orthos and Lamia are still played today. No one plays Doom King Armageddon. Cerberus, Lilith, Nighthowl, Galilei, Kepler. People play Kepler still. Ragnarok, Kaiser, Proud Ogre, Proud Chevalier. At the time this comes out,
it feels like it has the good DDD cards, but most of the DDD cards had already been released. It's not like it's introducing a whole lot of new stuff, I don't think.
Yeah, and we also got, in terms of the extra, we got King Beowulf, Siegfried, which is really good, and the first iteration of Caesar.
Granted, from this point on, we're not going to get a whole lot of new stuff in each individual structure deck release.
Yeah, at this point, it's just going to be what is relevant within
and then, like a couple of new cards to support it, like 8. Usually, something around there.
Going back to Ancient Gears, this is Machine Reactor.
This one just came out too late to really do anything.
Yeah, this one
put this in D, I think.
Yeah, it's D because like we don't get anything. I think we're still doing the Gear Town. Yeah, it still has Gajilotron. Wait, yeah, we still have Gajilotron Dragon with the Gear Town. Other than that, I mean, we're not. This is Field Spell Slop. Oh, are you? Yeah, this is the Dino Dinosaur
Smasher's Fury. This is how I got into the game, back into the game, I should say. I got 3 copies of Dino Smasher's Fury and built a deck with it. This deck is crazy, just insane value for a structure deck, just like a playable rogue deck right out the box. It got a reprint. That's how good it was. It got a reprint. That's actually how I got mine, was the reprint, because otherwise I would have paid a lot more. The cards in here are crazy. We have like Miscellaneous Saurus and shit like that. Oviraptor, Lost World.
No, I don't think Oviraptor's out yet.
No, it is. It is.
Is it?
It is 100% in this deck, yeah. Animadorn Archosaur is the one that it's missing because that one came out in Eternity Code.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So leading over,
no, this one I know for sure because I this was how I built my Dino deck.
Yeah, no, this is a lot. This is Lost World, Oviraptor, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, Baby, Misk, and Petite. Petite if you really fuck up your combos. Like this is crazy.
Petite's essential to the Dino strategy. because it gets you out like some of the bigger stuff, like Pankratops and such like that.
Do we not have Mega Evolution Pill at this point?
Double Evolution Pill, I believe, is in the deck. Yeah.
No, I see Big Evolution Pill, but I don't see Double.
I remember. Actually, no, Double Evolution Pill was separate. I had to buy that separately. It's not in the deck. But like even after you have Double Evolution Pill, you still don't want to use that on your Pankratops. So Petite Random was a good way to get Pankratops out without having to do that.
Okay, we are now talking about links. This is the first link structure deck, and it is going to be very interesting.
I seem to remember there being some important link monsters. Like this was, I think this was like one of the few reliable ways to get decent link monsters for a while. I could be wrong on that though. So
the only link monsters we have are Trigate Wizard, Inco Talker, and Binary Sorceress.
Yeah. Those are like solid generic ones.
Yeah, they're all pretty generic. I would say the Trigate Wizard's probably the best one. Or Inco's pretty good too.
I'll just put it in C.
Yeah, we do have Glow Up Bulb.
Oh.
Which is...
That's...
Wait.
What?
How do we have Glow Up Bulb at this point? I thought it was banned.
No, it wasn't. It took a while for anything to be hit on Glow Up Bulb. And I think it's only ever been limited until like recently.
You know what? This is my 2 cents. I would put this up in B just because they have the most troll card to everyone who's not playing the newest card. They have D barrier.
Okay, that's funny.
That person who made the structure deck was like, hey, you better buy our product because we're literally putting a card to where if you do not play links, you cannot play the game.
That's funny. I'll give him a point just for funny.
Like, that's so funny. That's really fucked up. They're like, you better buy our cards.
Buy it,
okay.
idiot.
We are in 2018. Okay, so we are in links full stop. This is now Wave of Light.
Is this Parshath?
This is Parshath.
I don't remember.
Sacred Arch Knight Parshath.
I don't remember this deck at all.
Oh, this is literally just Parshath. Oh, wait. Oh, is this a counter trap deck?
Z.
I mean, we got Herald of Orange Light, Herald of Green Light. We got Eva. Eva's really
Eva's
good.
in here? Okay.
Yeah, Eva's in here. Give me a second. I'm trying to like make it better.
Maybe I'll take it out of Z then. I don't know.
Okay. If you put freaking the counter angel in here, you need to have counter traps. Okay, we have Divine Punishment, Dark Bribe, Solemn Warning, Ultimate Providence, and Jurassic Drop Off. Oh, and Recall.
Really? That's all we've got. Oh,
that's all we got. Yeah, put that in D. It's not horrible.
Okay, yeah,
I would put D
for Ava and the Heralds.
Yeah, that's really all we're playing this for.
This
Lair of Darkness.
Lair of Darkness is like a solid rogue deck for its time.
At this point, again, we are in 2018.
That's solid. It's like very unsolid. Like, let's to be clear.
We got Caius and Mega Monarch. Thank you very much.
I want to put it in C. Like, this is past Caius's Mega Monarch.
Listen. Trust me, because we have Tour Guide from the Underworld. It's pretty good.
Tour Guide's not bad. It's a little past her prime, but she's still a good card.
But thank you very much. We have Vanity's Fiend in here.
I know this deck is entirely based around tributing fiend monsters, but like,
yeah. I mean, well, since we have Layer of Darkness, we get that free token to then tribute for Vanity's Fiend.
Exactly, yeah.
So, like, this is a Floodgate deck, but it's not a really good Floodgate deck.
What is this?
This is Power Code Link.
Oh.
I don't know what is on the front.
Does it have a transcode talker?
Power Code Link. We have Power Code Talker.
Okay.
Power Code Talker, Traffic Ghost, and Land Fornicus.
Oh, Lanphorincus is a really good card, actually, in early Link formats, because it has 2 arrows you want. And that's it.
You know what? That's fair. I will also give this. We have Flame Buffalo, Lady Debug.
Lady Debug's not bad. I'll put that in A.
Skullmeister. Oh, we got Valor. Valor's pretty good.
Yeah, we're finally getting hand traps in our structure decks. Cool.
Other than that, yeah, the rest is kind of shit. But like, I will definitely take the Lanphornicus as well as the hand traps, and Debug and Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
This is
shit.
Yep, Zombie Horde.
Zombie Horde. This says Zombie World does have Baylor Rock.
It does have Build to Rock, and it does have Necro Banshee. Yeah.
I think that's an S. Honestly, I think this one.
Why did we get another? Why did we get another Floodgate deck in the same fucking year? What? The same year we got another. Mezuki, Goziki, like
yeah, it's a good deck.
Unizombie?
Yeah, it's a good deck.
Unfortunately, we get Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon, and we get the unfortunate return of Red Eye Zombie, but it is what it is.
But the Synchro Red Eyes are like they're better.
All right, 2019. We're getting to stuff that I'm barely remembering.
Okay,
this is Salamangreat.
Remember, this is a Salamangreat one. It's pretty good.
Mole Raccoon. If getting Gazelle, Spinny, Foxy, Jaguar.
Yeah, I think that's a mess.
Right off the bat, that's really good. That's crazy. Oh, there's also Ash Blossom.
Oh right, yes. This was the structure deck print of Ash Blossom that was like $20 for forever. Like it was like people were buying the structure deck just to have the Ash Blossom and then selling it for twice the price. It's crazy.
Like, this is crazy. Like we get Sanctuary, we get Heat Leo. Why are there 2 different Heat Leos? Hello?
You need to.
Mirage Stalio, Balinx, like
you
it's really
do
good.
The reincarnation summon for the Salamangreats.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is fucking great. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's a really good value.
That's an S.
Endymion.
This is Order of the Spellcasters. This is the Endymion Pendulum. So they got better.
Yeah, this is much better.
I do like that we come back to structure decks and fix them.
I think A, honestly.
Yeah, no, at this time, people will...
Like, it's not great, but it's solid.
Yeah, people were getting tired of Link summoning at this point. So they brought back the Pendulums.
Considering how bad some of the ones on the lower end are, I'm, like, really generous on these later ones, because they really started making structure decks feel decent, at least for a while.
The hand trap for this one was Droll and Lockbird.
Ban it.
That's literally all we have, which is very interesting.
What is this one?
Rocket Revolt. This is the Rocket cards.
Oh.
But
I didn't remember them having a structure deck. Is that which Topologic is in here? So I think I see a
Zeroboros.
Zeroboros, okay. I was about to say if it's Gumblar, like this is insane.
Okay, this is actually a crazy deck though.
S?
We got well, give me a second. There's Tracer. I'm trying to remember all of them, all the good ones. A lot of these are okay. Take that back. Maybe it's just a Tracer that's good. Oh, wait. Maybe it's just a.
There's a lot of like. It's like rockets that just kind of don't do anything except summon themselves.
Yeah, there's Triple Burst and Borreload, and no one needs a Squad Boral. And Borreload Furious. Ooh. Ooh, and Zeroboros. I would put this in S.
Triple Burst is actually like an essential part of was an essential part of Dragon Link for a long time, just because it had the right arrows.
Yeah.
It was like a Link that had the correct arrows. Shadow
we are in
deck
2020.
That's an easy S.
Yeah, it's Shaddolls. Like no matter what year this comes out, this is crazy value.
Yeah, like this deck ended up being like a $20 deck after it was after it was printed for a while. Like this one stayed valuable for a long time, and like it like increased. Like people who speculated on it got an increase in value on it. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, with the why do we have Subterra Succession? Oh, because they're flip monsters. I'm stupid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like other like this is crazy.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
really
really
good.
really good.
The Machina structure deck, an A. This was actually a really cool. Like you could make a fun little locals deck with this structure deck.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a lot.
Yeah, we just pretty much just get the stuff from earlier.
Actually, I might put it down to a B because it wasn't really meta relevant though.
We also have Deskbot 001 and 003.
Unfortunately, you didn't get Ruin Force yet. Ruin Force wouldn't come until later, which is like the really good Machina card that enables a bunch of FTKs. But still,
I find it funny that we do have righty and lefty driver, but we don't have any synchros in this deck.
Yeah. Sometimes they just put in cards and are like, "You figure it out."
This is a machine deck.
Get more cards.
Oh,
the
okay.
Sacred
This
Beast deck is an A. It's not because it's not really. It didn't really define any meta at all. It's not really giving you meta staples, but this deck single-handedly made Sacred Beasts actually playable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing it. Fabled!
Well, you know what? Actually, I say it wasn't, but some of the cards introduced in this structure deck were absolutely defining for Yubel.
Yeah, Dark Beckoning Beast, and Chaos Summoning Beast came out in this set, I believe.
And the Spirit Gates, Awakening of the Spirit Gates, is in here as well.
That's Mounted Down Creator. Are you sure?
Yeah, it should be in here. Because it's like an essential part of the Sacred Beast.
Yep, Opening Spirit Gate. Yeah, it is. The way it's organized is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But no, this is great. Why is Farfa here?
It's a fiend.
I guess.
It's a dark fiend you can use to summon Raviel.
Charmers. Why the fuck was this made?
This deck was actually a lot better than the OCG because they got a lot of staples. And then they removed all those staples for the TCG release. So it's Z-Tree grade trash. Like, it's just awful.
I would take it out of Z only because it has Secret Village and Spellcasters. Just to fuck with your opponent.
I'm not giving it that. No. Secret Village of Spellcasters is one of the worst floodgates because it requires you to play Spellcasters, a typing that has not been really relevant very often.
Yeah.
This deck is a Z because they actively made it worse over here. They took out the good format staples that we wanted and replaced it with Raigeki. Cool. These cards only got support because they won a poll, and it's because they're women, which is cool. To be clear, I like women, but I don't think Konami really had any idea of what to do with them once they won the poll.
Wait, hold up. When did the Charmer Link monsters come out?
They were before, at least a lot of them were before this. The Charmer Link monsters came out in waves.
I mean, they should have included these to also like boost the Link monsters support. You would think Konami's not smart.
But like those cards are also like chase cards in a lot of the sets that they came out in. So I'm pretty sure some of them existed before this deck came out. Like mostly the elemental ones, not the light and dark, because there's not a light one yet, and the dark one. Is Lina? Lina has a Link monster, right? There's no way Lina doesn't have a Link monster if Dark does.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I don't think those two had come out yet. Maybe Lina had, but Dark only came out like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The Ice Barrier structure deck is in a similar position, but the Ice Barrier cards
at this point it's a floodgate.
The cards printed in this Ice Barrier structure deck actually did pave the way for the new Ice Barrier support to give it a little bit more heft.
Yeah, I would say C.
Put it in C, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the cards in it aren't great. I mean we have our basics like Wayne, Revealer, Speaker, Hexa. We do have a bunch of like bullshit in here.
Yeah, a lot of the Ice Barrier cards are just not like. If you're printing Ice Barrier cards, you're gonna have to print some bad cards because that's what it has. That's the archetype. It's bad cards. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just now realizing they are missing 2 structure decks on here.
Oh really?
I completely forgot, but I always see them at my local Target because they can't get rid of them. The Slifer structure deck
Oh,
and
those are
the
starter
Obelisk
decks.
structure deck.
Those
Oh,
are
they're
starter
starter deck?
decks. Mm-hmm. Which
Oh,
is why they're so
well.
dog shit.
Yeah, they are pretty bad. I'm looking at them.
They're
Uh,
miserable. They'd be in Z.
this is Cyber Strike.
Yeah, this is the Cyberdark structure deck. I would say this is a similar level of Machina. Really good locals deck.
Yes.
It really elevated Cyberdark from something that does nothing to a deck that actually has a game plan, which is really cool.
Considering that we do have Cyber and Dragon to make Cyberdark and Dragon even better, like, it's busted.
And also, one of the cards in here, the continuous spell, which is the name I'm blanking on, Cybernetic Horizon.
Cyberdark Realm?
Cyberdark Realm, yes, that's the one. Allowed you to make the Cyberdarks into a rank 4 engine.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you an additional normal summon of a level 4 monster that you can use for rank 4 stuff. Really useful in Exosister.
To make this deck even more gross, we also have Gizmek as well as Gale Dogra.
Yeah.
So we get to go crazy with this. This is the Albaz structure deck. That's S.
Easy S.
It's crazy how
literally-
good this Albaz deck is.
Literally changed the format.
Like, when I wanted to try to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In paper, I was like, I'm going to my Walmart and I'm going to find 3 Albaz structure decks because they were on sale because they put the ones that have been there for a while. They make it like $7.99. I got 3 of these and 3 of the Trap Tricks ones.
Yeah. I mean, before they banned Verte Anaconda, this deck enabled a Tri-Brigade branded deck that was really crazy. And then afterwards, you just play branded.
And considering that we're getting, this is 2022, considering that we're getting another Albaz structure deck essentially, which I guess would just be all of these, but now foil and new art.
Yeah.
And this came with the essentials. Again, this came with everything you needed pretty much to play the deck straight up. Buy 3 of these and then make your deck at local, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah. And obviously this deck introduces branded fusion, which is the branded deck. Like, that's, without branded fusion, you don't have a branded deck.
Yeah. And okay, so the next one is Crystal Beast. This came out way too late. I have no idea why this came out.
The cards in the Crystal Beast structure deck are a lot better than you think they are. But you have to play them correctly. You don't play Crystal Beast as intended by Konami, so to speak. You play it as a control strategy using the trap card Crystal Sanctuary, I think. And then using Sapphire Pegasus as like a rank 4 engine, essentially. Or Link Spam. This deck gives you a lot of the tools you need to do that. And I think, does this also reprint Ash Blossom?
Yes, this is a reprint Ash Blossom.
There we go. That's the other reason I got this deck.
Yeah.
To get the Ash Blossom.
In terms of like craft, from what you said, I mean, we got Metaverse. I don't know why Ferret Flames is here. Am I mistaken on, do we somehow reduce our life points to make Ferret Flames relevant?
Maybe? I don't remember.
We also have Ghost Bell, which is pretty nice.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, this is when they started putting a lot more hand traps in the structure decks.
Oh god. Okay. My local card shop has bought 1 billion of these, and I don't know why. This is the Dark World, the new Dark World deck.
I think also an A.
This is A. Like, they realized we need to fix it.
These cards have seen some amount of play in like tier element builds. Particularly the fusion. And they're solid. They're not great, or like they're not incredible, but they're solid. Dark World has the same weaknesses it always has had, which is it goes through your resources really quickly, and it dies to interruption.
In terms of like, we also have the Grapha Fusion, which is really good.
Yeah, Grapha Fusion is really good.
But I will say, out of not the Dark World cards, we do have 4 dangers, which are really good. We got Bigfoot, Thunderbird, Mothman, and Tsuchinoko, which is crazy to have those. Because those really start your engine going crazy.
Well, modern Dark World decks don't really need to play dangerous anymore.
Well, yeah, but we're going off of
No, when this deck
2022.
released, I mean, this deck released like a couple years ago.
And then also we have skill drain because we need floodgates to make our deck
Of
better.
course, yeah. Well,
Um,
because none of the Dark Worlds care about effects on the field.
yeah.
Well, only a few of them do, but most of them don't.
I have this structure deck. Like I said, I bought 3 of these. This is like S tier, S or A.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
This was more on the cusp than some of the other ones we put in S tier, but I do want to put it in S tier. This is a locals legend deck. Like this is an incredible thing for a locals player to have. Just like really nice power level. This was being played at tournaments for a little bit. I don't know how much success it had meta wise. I don't remember anymore. I don't think it had a lot, but it was doing pretty well at like lower level events.
Yeah,
and it's just like the whole deck in one thing instead of like having to buy separate cards for it as much.
Yeah, I think we pretty much have all of the trap tricks, pretty much all the trap tricks cards and engine, no matter what we do. Plus some extra stuff. Like we got some Mech Knights in here. We got Fire Hand and Ice Hand. Like it's pretty crazy how well this goes. So yeah, I'd say like S because it got so much.
Okay.
This is the Crimson King, which again it's a Jack Atlas deck, but if we're going off of what's in here, it's pretty much everything he played in 5Ds.
I might put this down one more because it's really not. I wouldn't even say it's on the same level as the Cyber Dark one, mainly because the RDA stuff was already like at a much higher level than the Cyberdark stuff was.
Yeah.
And yet the Cyberdark, the Red Dragon Archfiend deck doesn't really do a whole lot to elevate that. It does some amount. Like don't get me wrong, some of these cards in here do absolutely elevate the RDA deck, but they didn't really fix the fundamental problems of the deck, though. Is the problem?
Yeah. In terms of our extra, I mean, we got a banned card in here. We got Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
Absolutely did not get banned for anything in this deck.
I really don't know how you're summoning this on your opponent's turn. You're summoning this
because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to summon it
on
your turn, and then it blanks your opponent from interacting with you for the turn.
Yeah. And I feel like this deck, if you really wanted to go off of it, you would have done it a few years earlier. It's just so weird to come out 2 years ago.
It's
Fire King. This is the better Fire King.
Made the cards a little better. I feel like you could have you can make an RDA deck. Like there are good cards in RDA already. You can make a playable RDA deck. They just chose not to.
Yeah, give me a second. Okay, this is better Fire King.
Yes, this Fire King deck is S tier. This was actually like meta relevant playable. Although I guess we swiftly found out that the Fire King stuff wasn't actually necessary, and you could just play Snake Eyes on its own.
Yes,
I had a lot of fun with Fire King Snake Eyes. That deck was fun as hell.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, God, half of the monsters you don't use. Like we're playing Garunix, we're playing Kieran, maybe Rangbali.
At this point, the structure decks aren't meant to be played as like a deck. Like you're supposed to buy 3 of them and then take out half the bad cards, and then you just have those good cards and make a deck out of them. Like
yeah, but like this is still really, really good. Like we even got Coach King Trainer, which is really good for. And then Power Sync Stone.
And the only thing it's really missing is the Ulcanix card that would come out a couple sets later, which helps tie together the Fire Kings as their own deck a little bit more. It's a really good deck. Speaking of really good decks, Blue Eyes, White Destiny.
Blue Eyes is still crazy. I don't understand how this was released.
Because they wanted Blue Eyes to be meta.
I can tell because like it's there are no bad. We get 3 hand traps. We get Nib, Ash Blossom, and Valor. So we can just search it. Wait, do we have Sage? Oh my god. Yeah, we just search Valor if we have full combo.
Yeah, it has a lot of really good, like these last two both are full of really good staple cards. Like you with the last few structure decks, you get every hand trap in the game.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. Blue Eyes Spirit, like we have all of the extra deck stuff to make it work and relevant. Like this is still S tier no matter what, especially since it came out this year.
Like, Blue Eyes White Destiny is like just such a powerful deck. Like the Blue Eyes isn't really meta relevant anymore. At least in TCG, it's still I think it's still doing some stuff in Master Duel. But it's not meta relevant in TCG either. Like there's some amount of it floating around still. Like you still have to be prepared for Blue Eyes Primite. And I like it's just insane the power level of this deck.
Well, that's all the structure decks, which is crazy
decks.
that we've only had one structure deck this whole year.
Yeah, one structure deck this year. Apparently, like very few the past couple of years. Are they like obviously, you know, in a 25-year history, this is not a lot of structure decks.
No.
But like I feel like there was a lot more back in the back end of the structure decks that there have been the past couple of years. Are we slowing down on the production?
We are slowing down because they release like around 4 to 5 every year. And like I mentioned, it was either off stream at the very beginning of this video. We skipped last year. There was no structure deck whatsoever in 2024. We've only released one structure deck this year with the Blue Eyes one, and getting another one at the end of the year, which is the Albaz Secret Rares.
And interesting,
which is probably just going to be the same one.
That one is a world premiere.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to be in the OCG and the TCG at the same time. I am wondering. It kind of feels a little bit like, just in various parts of the Yu-Gi-Oh world, like Konami is trying to merge the OCG and the TCG. I don't know. And like maybe slowing down the structure decks helps them do that. I don't know.
I don't mind it. It's just a matter of I understand they want to push product. They want to, hey, you need to buy this new set of cards. But at the same time, I do appreciate that the structure decks were able to help people get into the paper game cheaper. Because like I said, I bought 3 copies of the Trap Tricks and 3 copies of Albaz at $7.99 a piece. So that put me back $45 to have 2 decks ready to go. And I already had some Labyrinth cards to make the Trap Tricks deck even better. So like I was already ready.
That's another aspect. The Blue Eyes structure deck is a little more expensive than the previous structure decks before it.
Yes.
And that's because of tariff stuff. But, you know, we noticed this trend of the less structure decks in 2024 before there were any tariffs. So, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know what was relevant in 2024. I think it was still like old stuff, or as well as like we're still playing with Snake Eyes. So
yeah,
if they made a Snake Eyes structure deck, that would be crazy.
If they made more structure decks, maybe we would have had a more diverse format. I don't know.
The structure decks give people opportunities because again, it's a cheaper alternative to trying to pull for singles or pull in bulk.
And now structure decks are a nice way for Konami to like release a wave of support for a favorite archetype, and then have that support be alongside all the old versions, like old parts of the deck. You know,
yes,
it's cool. I like them. I think there should be more of them. I don't know why we're slowing down on them.
Huh. Well, thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. Where can people find you?
You could find me at Grey Cat Cafe on all the socials, Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky, etc.
All right, and I'll see everyone else on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too can find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Haru Hayes, Fleakill, Frog Prince Michael, the Almighty Ferret Lord, and Fire Mizumi. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.